Andy, just give us your take on that one then after tonight.
Yeah, a game of fine margins. I think they take advantage of a blocked clearance and it falls really well for their wide player who plays an inch perfect cross and the centre forward executes the finish, and we walk away having been defeated 1-0. I thought we were a team who tried to play our game in the first half, and we had better spells with the ball, and we knew that we had to do lots of things right tonight without the ball, and we did for long periods. But the game kicks you, doesn't it? And you've got to fight and you've got to come through this, and we have to stick together through this difficult period. The dressing room, the whole football club, and we don't let the cracks appear, because when that happens, this continues. So we've got to look after each other, we've got to boost each other, we've got to give each other confidence and belief, we've got to demand of each other, and we'll come through this period. And when you've got senior players like I have in there, and a management staff we've been through these runs as players as well. We know exactly how the players are feeling. They crawl off the pitch at the end of the game, and we've been beaten by 1-0 against one of obviously the bigger clubs in the league. We've pushed them, but unfortunately we come down on the wrong side of the result.
Psychologically, how does it affect them? Because, like you've said, it within the context of this result, it's one game, yep, but it's 11 in the league, yep, without a win. So psychologically, how does that affect them?
Yeah, well, listen, if I said to the players playing with top level confidence, of course they're not, and that's to be expected because of the results we've been having. But I think their faith and belief in what we're trying to do is 100% still there through the conversations that we have individually and collectively as a group. There's an absolute buy-in of what we're trying to do and how we're trying to progress things going forward. But we also know that, as you say, that the period of results we're having, we're not picking enough wins, and we have to turn that around.
What do you feel's changed from that spell that you had earlier on in the season, where you were winning games, to where you find yourselves now? And what in your opinion, is the difference?
So I think it's a number of things, Phil, where you're winning games and the things fall for you, maybe, which don't fall for the opposition. There's so many fine margins within a game of football which influence the results. Some things are in your control, some aren't in your control. So we can't afford to feel sorry ourselves. We've got to front this up. We've got to keep going. I think that the fans who were here, they stuck behind the team, and I thank them for that. And we're going to need everyone collectively to turn this around. It's about all of us, whether as the manager, as one of the players, as one of the staff, a supporter. We all want the best for this football club. We're all determined. We all want to do well. We're all hurt in this moment in time, but I've got to front it up, and we've got to try and work through this period of time.
The senior players in there you mentioned are going to be really important. What, in your opinion, role do they have to play in getting you out of this? Have they maybe got just as big a role to play as the management team?
They've got a role every single day, because they're the standard bearers, aren't they? That our younger players look to those guys, and if it's good enough for Jason Lowe to be doing what he's done to have the career he's had, well, they're going to do that as well, and they're going to pick up those really good habits. So, listen, an extremely good dressing room. They know exactly where we're at. We've had honest conversations. They're not happy with the results we're having. No one connected with Port Vale is happy with the results we're having, but we have to stick together. We've got to work through this period of time.
How do you find a way through it? Because ultimately, it's kind of you're the leader of the ship, aren't you? Yeah. So you've got to take the lead in this. So how do you do it? I know it's a big question, but how?
Yeah, we've got to keep working, Phil. We can't afford to come off anything. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. This is the big boys' game, innit? It's professional football. We are here to win. We're here to perform it and to get wins. And at this moment in time, we're not finding that balance between performances and wins.
What are you seeing that's good out there that you want to see from those players? I know Connor's played well individually tonight, but what are you seeing from them individually that you are pleased with at the moment?
I'm still seeing a courage and a bravery to try and play how we want to play. I don't think that's in question. Do I see a group who are trying, who are running, who are chasing, who care about what's happening out there? 100% I do.
Do you lack a bit of quality up front? Is that one of the bigger issues, do you feel?
Listen, when you're on a run like we're on, and you're maybe not taking your chances, you've got to look at everything, and that's not just down to the players who play up top. That's collectively down to everyone. Everyone's got a responsibility, as I've said to you before, about how we create better chances for everyone on the pitch, whether that's from free play, from set play. So there's going to be no finger point for me at certain individuals. It's about all of us, and we all have to come through this period of time.
I've got to kind of ask you this now. Do you personally feel under pressure? Because like we said, you steer the ship in the position that you're in at the moment. Do you personally feel under pressure at this stage?
Listen, the run of results we've having. I've been in the game long enough to know how football works. But what I will also say to counter that is the support I'm having from Carol and Kevin and from Dave is immense. You know, the conversation we're having, they realise the situation we're in. They're trying to give me as much support as possibly can.